What's up, motorcycles? Today we have a very cool video. Today I'm showing you guys this green loadout which I built. It's very budget, very cheap, and a lot of these skins you could honestly downgrade to get even cheaper. Like, I made sure these were all pretty good conditions, you know. And the interesting thing is that a lot of these skins that maybe you wouldn't use, like maybe you're not a fan of the MP9, you could just not buy. Like, a lot of these you could just not buy. But I wanted to give you guys some versatile options because, you know, some people are MP9 enjoyers. Some people like the Mac 10, you know what I mean? So you can make this loadout a lot cheaper and more custom to you, but this is my green loadout, which I wanted to show you guys. And I can now officially tell you guys where I got it from because I actually have a Skinport link. So if you go in the description of my video, you can use my link to Skinport. And if you do it through Skinport, it just makes it a lot cheaper than doing it off the Steam Marketplace, almost by like 20% usually. Like, every single time I buy skins, I either buy it, I buy it off a third-party marketplace, usually Skinport, because they're just cheaper, man. They're cheaper, and I like using their marketplace, man. Because I don't want to spend $1 billion on CSGO skins, but yeah. So here's the loadout in game, because I added like the Apotheris, for example, as our op. It's like $3. I didn't include it in the list because I already had it, so it's not on here, but the other thing I included Deagle Tilted. There's not really good green Deagle in the game, so, or cheap green Deagle in the game. Let me say, there's the Emerald Yamagonder, but I don't know if that's in the price range for everybody here. So yeah, but this MP9 Hydra I've been a fan of for a while. Like, this thing just, oof. I mean, something about it. There are actually, while I was what just happened? Hello? I just got wallbang headshot through my teammate. Which he headshot. Hello? Okay, sure. All right, cool, dude. I got it. Right, cool. You know, let's just ignore that. Then for example here, you can get this skin for actually really cheap, but I added stat track on it because I like the stat track. But you could get the skin for like $1 low key, and even in the same condition. The stat track I just thought was kind of nice. I think I did the same with the M4. A4, because I don't know, man, it was just too cheap, and I try to make these loadouts around $50. But obviously, like I said, there's a lot you can do with these loadouts to spend substantially less. And if you're all in it for the price, absolutely do that. Like, there's no reason that you should be buying stat track if you're literally just running off a budget of like $10. And this loadout is very achievable with probably like $10-ish. You know, you might have to leave out a few skins here and there, but overall, you know, you're still going to have a good result. But I like things like stat track, which is why, you know, I put it on. But, I mean, skins like this, some of the newer skins I noticed, like these two skins are from some of the newer collections, and they're really cheap, but they look so good. I mean, they look better than some like $20 to $30 skins that are the same kind of colors. Also, this guy's too smart, but he doesn't understand that I know where he is. I should have swung into him wide, but it's okay. It's whatever. I'm still salty about the first round, but this is our 5-7. Interesting, but you know, it's like the only cheap kind of green thing. But yeah. Also, you guys might have noticed, it's the first video I've stopped doing the case openings, because after I received my gambling sponsor offer, I kind of realized that me opening cases isn't like casino gambling, which I think is worse, but it is still technically a form of gambling. And if there's even one person who like watches my videos and sees me opening cases and is like, it triggers them to just spend $500 in their bank account to open cases, I don't want that. Also, I'm just so good. I'm just so good. Like, oh my gosh. Like, you can get as lucky as you want with wallbang headshots, but at the end of the day, I'm still going to come back and beat you. But, let's buy up an op here. Show you guys the green op. This is one of my favorite skins in the game. And if you watch my recent video, right before this one is uploaded, it's about budget sticker crafts. And this skin, you can put like a certain green stickers on it that are really cheap on the scope, and then it makes a green scope for the Apotheris. It looks so clean. It's something I'm definitely going to do in the future, but the reason I haven't done it to this op is because this specific Apotheris with its specific stickers is the first skin I ever bought in Counter-Strike. So it's very valuable to me. You know, I've had this thing for like 6 years. I mean, this thing is iconic to me, you know what I mean? I can't change up with the stickers, you know what I mean? I can't change up on my op. I can't change up on my day ones like that. But let's try to find something we can use. I guess there's not really anything. I guess I could buy the 5.7. It's a little green. It's not like mainly green though, so I wouldn't really consider it a green skin, but I threw it in there because why not? But yeah. Other than that, man, I don't know any other colors which I could do too easily for color combinations, like especially cheap ones. So let me know in the comments. Because I feel like I'm just gonna struggle to put out these cheap budget loadouts. Maybe I'll have to start doing expensive loadouts, but I don't really want to do that. Especially because I can't afford it. Like, I am not in a position where I could even afford that. Craft Chicken said, where you at? Like, what do you mean? Hello? He said he's mid. Okay, well, that was a very anticlimactic round right there. But, yeah, I guess, honestly, for the purpose of just showing off the CT loadout a little bit more before we switch halves here, I'm gonna buy the M4A4 and drop the Apotheris, you know what I mean? I guess if you were feeling really frisky with this loadout, you could throw in a Op Green Energy if you're like an Opper. It's quite a bit more expensive, but the rest of your loadout would be cheap, and your main skin, which would be the, you know, Op, would be really nice. Like, I bought it a while ago. Where is it? It's one of my favorite Ops in the game. It's just so clean. Works so well. You could throw this in. I don't know how cheap the cheapest one is, though. That's the only issue. That might be like your one expensive skin in your loadout. But another thing I wasn't really expecting, and this won't really apply to you guys, but my gloves actually look like pretty nice with the green kind of camo loadout we have going on here. Which, makes sense, because aren't like green and yellow like contrasting colors or something, so they kind of work well together. Am I making sense? I mean, I feel like maybe I am, or I don't know. I feel like what I'm trying to say is that I like the way my gloves fit with the green, you know what I mean? Teammate says he's getting carried. He's not getting carried, bro. It's a team game. All right, CT side. I'm excited about this. I love this Glock, dude. Big fan of this Glock. It almost feels like a Glock Emerald, like, to be honest. Maybe not quite as shiny, but it's freaking green, dude. One of the best green up. Just one of the best Glocks in the game. Not even green Glocks, necessarily. Just so good, dude. So clean. Other options, not really substantially good ones. Holy whiff, but it's okay. We're gonna get bombed down here and be able to buy the AK, which I'm actually not excited to show you guys, really. Because while I do personally enjoy the camo skin, I do think that, you know, the only other cheap green budget AK is the green laminate, which is quite a bit more expensive. So those are your two options here, kind of. If you're okay with the camo, that's good, man. And honestly, I do kind of like the camo, but to be honest, it's just not as exciting as some of the other skins in here. Which, if you're an AK, just too good, dude. They just need to, like, ban me or something from this game. Okay, watch this. Watch this. I'm so techie. Wait, I'm actually brain dead. Never mind. Okay, sorry. But yeah, the green laminate's the only other option. And honestly, if I were making this loadout for myself and not trying to show off as many skins as possible, I would have brought the green laminate combined with a good amount of, like, crafts, you know, put on it. Or stickers, I mean, put on it. Also, nice deagle, dude. Is this factory new with the statty? That's crazy. But, you know, I'm talking, I think I actually even have a green laminate, but I didn't buy it, so I didn't want to show it. But, like, something like this is what I would have picked. You know what I mean? Just because, and this was made in old Counter-Strike when you couldn't move the skins around everywhere, but I'm sure there's, like, better green crafts out there right now. So, definitely something to consider when, you know, looking for a loadout. You know, you want to like the thing. You want to personalize it to yourself, you know what I mean? Take my suggestions just as suggestions. But when you make sure to buy the loadout using my link in the description. Yes, sir. Join the Discord at 200 members. We're doing a tournament. We've been already doing live streams, and we give away decent amounts of money. You know what I mean? If you want a skin, you know, a good decent skin, we're giving away a $50 one for the 2v2 tournament. And for every stream, I plan to give away at least $10 worth of prizes of skins, you know. So if you have no skins, you want to build a loadout, come to the stream, join the Discord to get notified of that. Follow the Twitter, I'll announce it on there and everything. But other than that, that's going to be it. Subscribe so I can buy Dragalore. Yurt.